Have Chelsea actually fixed their attack? This is a statement Chelsea fans have been begging for the last 6 years, ever since the likes of Didier Drogba and Diego Costa left the club. The number 9 curse has plagued them since, with many strikers having come and gone unsuccessfully. I mean, it's literally the title of so many of my videos. The last player to score 20 goals for the club in a single Premier League season was Diego Costa. However, he was sold by the club due to a fallout with then manager Antonio Conte. The man to replace him was Alvaro Morata, who arrived for £60 million, a then club record signing. He scored 15 goals and 6 assists in his first season, so not great but not pathetic either. But I think it's very fair to say that he created the concept of a meme player in football, the very first one. Whether it's the 1v1 misses, the open goal misses, he was the biggest meme in football at the time. So even though the following season he scored 9 goals by January, the memes and misses meant that Chelsea fans had seen enough. And he was off back to Spain. But it only went downhill from there, because next came Gonzalo Higuain, and not the prime one who was smashing it up at Napoli, but an old washed up one. He came on loan for 6 months, scored 5 goals, and he was gone as soon as he arrived. Then in the 1920 season, academy graduate Tammy Abraham was given a chance, scoring 18 goals and 5 assists, the highest tally since Diego Costa. However, he was then replaced by big money signings Timo Werner and Kai Havertz, both from the Bundesliga, who were two of the biggest prospects in Europe at the time. Unfortunately, both of them only scored a total of 21 goals that season, even though their collective GA was up to 41. But it was then, in the summer of 2021, when Romelu Lukaku arrived at Stamford Bridge for £97.5 million, a club record signing, with every Chelsea fan expecting this is it. This is the signing, the perfect reunion. He quotes that he has unfinished business at the club. End of the number 9 curse. But while he started well with the debut goal in 15 minutes against Arsenal, the whole interview madness happened in December, which meant his time at Chelsea was also up. I'm not gonna go in detail about the interview because I'll probably keep talking about it for hours. So there, the club record signing, the next Didier Drogba, who was supposed to solve the number 9 curse, ended with just 15 goals that season in all competitions. People tend to forget that Aubameyang was also at the club. Not that he did anything worth remembering though. After a good start, like all the others, he ended up with 3 goals for Chelsea. But now we come to this season and the original question. Has all this trauma finally ended and the number 9 curse over? Because Chelsea have 47 goals in the Premier League already this season, which is 9 more than their total tally last season. Funny thing is, they don't have an actual number 9 this season. But that's fine, as neither Drogba nor Costa wore the number 9 kit. Maybe that's the solution, just retire the kit, end it. The biggest reason for this improved attack is Cole Palmer. The last player to reach 30 goal contributions for Chelsea was Eden Hazard in 2018-19. Cole Palmer already has 28 goal contributions this season, 16 goals and 12 assists, with 12 games left to spare. Cole Palmer was a deadline day panic buy due to the injuries to Chukwuemeka and Nkunku, but he has proved to be the most important signing of the Todd Boehly era. The comparisons to Hazard are constant in the fact that he produces match-winning moments, and he's also probably responsible for improving the players around him, providing assists for whether it's Jackson, Mudryk, Madueke or Sterling. And last season, while there were just 2 players to reach 10 goal contributions, Sterling and Havertz, this season there are already 5. Palmer with 28, Jackson with 16, Sterling with 18, Enzo with 10, and Gallagher with 11. With Mudryk and Madueke probably going to reach that figure by the end of the season.
And speaking of Chukwuemeka, lovely shimmy!
And in the short space of time where he hasn't been injured,
Palmer, brilliant, Chukwuemeka!
Goals have not been so rare this season. Last year, Chelsea had 21 games without scoring a goal. This season, there's only been 8 goalless games, along with a total of 13 games with 3 or more goals, a scenario which was almost non-existent last season. Then there's Raheem Sterling, who's the most experienced attacker at the club. While he's been criticised a lot lately for his selfishness, lack of leadership and end product, he still managed to get 18 goals and assists this season, even scoring from 2 free kicks. While Mudryk and Madueke look destined for failure, they have popped up with crucial goals lately, with Mudryk's Hazard-esque solo goal against Newcastle and Madueke's worldie against Leicester. Not to mention they haven't gotten the minutes or the chances in the team that they deserve. Now, talking about the striker this season, Nico Jackson. He's had a mixed first season in England. He was hyped up at first with all the Drogba comparisons. However, for the first 2 months, all talk about Jackson was about the open goal misses and the shots that ended up outside the stadium. However, after that hat-trick against Tottenham, things took a turn. And ever since AFCON, he has been scoring consistently. He has 9 goals in the Premier League, 12 goals in all competitions, 4 assists. He's even been deployed on the left wing a bit, where he looks good because of his pace and trickery. Not a bad first season in terms of goals scored. Enzo and Gallagher have also stepped up in recent weeks in terms of their goal contributions, pushing both of them up to the 10 goals and assists mark. And while Gallagher hadn't scored for the first 6 months of the season, he seems to have found his shooting boots lately. Then there's the factor of Christopher Nkunku, who's been injured all season. The 7 Premier League games he's played in, he's averaged 1 goal every 159 minutes. So roughly a goal every 2 games. He instantly proved his class by coming on against Liverpool at Anfield and scoring that goal, showing that he has the skill and quality to do what it takes to be at Chelsea. If he can manage to stay fit, which is unlikely, it could be another huge asset to this attack. And I think this is a stat worth mentioning. Ever since the Antonio Conte title winning season, the most goals in a single Premier League season for Chelsea has been under Tuchel in the 21-22 season. Did you know that Pochettino's Chelsea has a higher goals per game than Thomas Tuchel's? If that's not a sign of progress, I don't know what is. Now the wingbacks, Reece James and Chilwell, were a huge part of Tuchel's attack. And while the injuries to Reece James have occurred, Malo Gusto has stepped up hugely to provide those assists and the threat from the wingback position. He's gotten 8 assists already this season. And it's almost become routine for Chelsea fans to see a Gusto cross and Nico Jackson or someone else heading it in. With the possibility of signing Osimhen looking unlikely because of FFP and PSR, is this the attack to move forward with for Chelsea? Or will they still be unable to find the back of the net? Comment down below what do you think. And if you enjoyed this video, do drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for the next one guys. Goodbye.